The views that are expressed on What's on Edigga's Mind are that of the show's host and does not necessarily reflect the views of BS3 TV Network. Viewer discretion is advised. What is good? What is good? What is good, good people? That's right. That's right. You know who I am. And in case you don't know, I am the man that you all know and love, Edigga. That's right. And you know me, I'm never ready. I'm never ready with the sound effects, but we're going to work on that. I think I got one right here. That's right. That's right. Give me some big cheers. Because I didn't do a show last week because I was feeling a little under the weather. I really wanted to do a show next week. Last week, I didn't do a show last week um, because I was under the weather. But needless to say, I needed to do this show tonight because some things need to be talked about. And there is a video that is gone viral, of course, of a substitute teacher and a student. And we're going to play that video for those who haven't seen it. And before I go on, I have a special guest. Y'all all know him. I'm going to bring him on in a second. You haven't seen him in a minute. He's been, hiding. But I went and I grabbed him and I brought him back because I think I have that power. I think I possess that power to, grab people and bring them out. Bring them back out. Y'all all know him. I'm not going to bring him on just yet. Y'all all know him. I can't wait to bring him on. He is my brother. I forget sometimes that he lives so far away. I think he lives around the corner. That I could just walk around the corner and say, "Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?" We can have a beer. Well, I don't drink beer, but the soda, he may drink beer. I don't know. But anywho, tonight we're going to be asking the question, what are your thoughts on this viral video of a substitute teacher and a student? Who was in the wrong? Why did it happen? What is wrong with teaching education this generation X? We're going to try to get to the bottom of it. And first and foremost, before I go on, I want to shout out to Mr. Ben. He is the president and CEO of BS3 TV. Make sure you tune in to everything BS3 TV. Make sure you check out this live right now on a couple of places on YouTube at BS3 TV Network, Facebook at BS3 TV Network. And if you are blessed with the Roku device, you can download the free BS3 TV app and enjoy it in the comforts of your own home. And we are live. We are live on WLEO 26.7 online radio right now. So make sure you go there. You can check us out on Live 365. Download that free app. Download the app and search for WLEO 26.7 online radio. Or you could go to the website at www.wleo267onlineradio.com. We are live. We are live right now. Hey, like I said, good people, we got a lot to talk about. And joining me tonight is my brother, my good friend. He is the host of the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, which a little birdie told me today that it might be coming back. I want to know. So joining me tonight is my man, 50 grand and more.
What's happening?
I brought him back. I grabbed him with the power of the airwaves. Hey,
he had to come and get me.
I had to come and get him. Everybody, my friend, your friend, you know him, the Guru. That's right.
Man, what's going on? Yeah. It's been a minute. It's been a whole minute.
Right. Hey, man, I want to say first and foremost, I miss you.
Oh man, it's good to be missed.
Right, I missed the show. Yeah, good to see you, man.
Yeah,
really good to see you.
Yeah. It's life. Life has a way, you know. Right. Of it's either gonna straighten you out, but the most thing life is gonna do is gonna humble you for sure.
Oh yeah,
so
definitely.
Yeah, that's where I'll be at. But I'm good though. I'm good. I'm here.
Definitely.
Be here.
Shout out to all the people that is tuned in right now on WLEO 26.7 online radio. I am live in the Lion's Den Media Studios.
Yeah,
that's right.
I like
and that. Bringing to you shows like Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson, Slow Jamming and Conversation with Vet Green, DJ Rocky Jr., he's on the ones and twos every Friday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, every Friday, so make sure you tune into that.
DJ Rocky.
Yes, Rocky Jr.
Oh, don't forget the Junior. Junior's very important.
Right, you got to put that Junior on there. And the Big 80s Extravaganza every Saturday from 3 to 7 Eastern Time, PM, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you download the free app on Live 365 and search for WLEO 26.7 online radio. Like I said, good people, a lot to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
And since then, the video, of course, has gone viral.
Yeah.
Of a substitute teacher who is named Miss Shields. They didn't say her first name.
Yeah.
And this happened. Right. This happened in Rocky Mount, North Carolina.
Ain't no place like home, baby.
Right. Your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Down the road. Actually, Rocky Mountain is about, it might be 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours from where I'm from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At Rocky Mount High School.
Mm-hmm. That's a problem.
Right.
Yeah. Country Bumpkins band. Yeah.
So I'm gonna paint a picture for those who have not seen the video. So I'm gonna save some questions for a little later. I'm gonna play the video now. I do need to warn you. There's some brief nudity because it was some cheekies that was seen in the video. There's some language. I don't mean to laugh, but and shout out to Mr. Ben. He is here. What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
What's going on with you, sir? There's some brief nudity. Just going to say that there's some cheekies that's floating around. I caught the actual video. There's another video where it's blurred. Yeah, I caught the actual video.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't blurred out, and there's some language from the teacher and the student. So here it is, right here.
There's your warning right there, y'all.
Yes.
Okay.
And video is kind of disturbing. So, viewer discretion is definitely advised. If it's too much for you to handle, please, by all means, you don't have to watch, this part of the video. Mm-hmm. But please be advised, there is brief nudity and there's strong language. So here it is.
That's my shit. Why does the rules not apply to everybody else? That's my phone. No, you did not keep nobody else's phone. Give me my shit. Don't touch me. That's on my mom. Don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me. Girl,
teacher. Get a teacher.
Fuck you. Somebody get a fucking teacher. Get a fucking teacher. Get a fucking teacher. Get a fucking teacher. Get a teacher. Get a teacher. Somebody get a teacher. I don't give a fuck. Get a teacher. 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 Y'all just go sit here and watch. Get a teacher. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Get a teacher. Get this bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. That's yeah. I think that's my first time seeing it.
This very first time seeing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's my first time.
like we was talking before the live.
Yeah.
Almost got into a fight over this video. I'm gonna be 100%.
And people need to mind their business. Dude.
Right. I almost got into a little altercation.
It ain't that serious.
Right. It wasn't that serious because I'm trying to prove a point, and we call him the doctor of everything in the sanitation department. I don't know, but
tell me that too. That don't mean nothing.
And he was the person I was about to fight. He was the one. What's up, Q? Quinn is in the building.
What's going on there, boy? What's going on?
And I'm trying to explain my opinion because hey, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be 100% totally. And some people may disagree when I say this, but there's a little Generation X. These are little millennials or whatever you want to call them.
It's Gen Z, aren't they?
Gen Z or whoever the hell.
I think it's the blue hell. Yeah,
whatever the blue hell they call themselves. They doing a little bit too much.
Yeah,
I understand. They kids. I have a 20-year-old that I need to talk to. You see what I'm saying? Because they know everything.
Yeah.
You can't tell them nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Terry, you said something before the live. I grew up in a era.
Yeah.
Where you couldn't do this to teachers.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you couldn't do that. Okay. So this situation, y'all forgive me. I ain't been on the air in a long time, so it might be a little long-winded. But here's the thing: is that this video has so many different layers to it. Right. Let's start with the fact this young lady that went behind the teacher's desk. First of all, wrong. Right. Again, growing up in the era, especially in North Carolina, where I'm from.
Right.
That happened in North Carolina. 20 years ago, you didn't do that because our parents raised us to say or to do exactly what the teacher said. It wasn't any questions about them.
Let me just not to cut you off, Terry. Yeah. Let me just read this what Ruth writes because I was going to show it before, but I said no. Wrong is wrong. Okay.
What's wrong? No. I want Ashley to respond when you finish Ruby's comment. I want Ashley to fess up or to comment on that or reply to it because that's not wrong. Go ahead.
So the student behind the teacher's desk, violation.
1.
Correct. Let me. Okay. Student swung at the teacher first. Violation 2. Substitute was well within her rights to retaliate.
Exactly. So right there on that comment, Ashley, if you're still sitting up in here, I need to know where the wrong is. Now, I get what you're saying, that, grown folks shouldn't hit children, but in this day and age, these children are killing grown folk. I mean, so I don't know where the wrong, I'm not sure where that is, but like I said, no touching the adult. Why was that okay?
So
you talking for the teacher. So you for the teacher. I didn't say. I was like, oh, wait.
I was taught
never touch an adult.
Why was that okay?
My bad, Ashley. I thought you talking about the kid.
Right. So just to clarify,
sorry,
she swung on the teacher first.
Yeah. Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's right there.
Yeah.
That's where I was getting ready to fight.
Right.
Like we was about to move some furniture up in the break room.
For what? The kid
because he was like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. You a punk ass. You soft. I said, no. and he's about my age. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? We the same age. I said,
Right.
so clearly, you didn't grow up in that era.
Right. He
You
grew
see
up
what I'm
in there.
saying?
He know.
We didn't. I grew up in an era where we did not disrespect. We didn't do anything to a teacher.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, if the teacher inadvertently did something to me, oh, we scrapping.
Right.
If the teacher would, I was
know that's right, girl.
it.
I know that's right.
This is why I refuse to teach. I love teaching, but I refuse to.
You respect.
I refuse to be disrespectful. Exactly.
Baby, and they are full of it.
Right.
This generation now is so full
because they feel entitled.
All right.
They feel entitled. We are the future. We are the this. You can't tell me nothing. I know everything. Now, granted, I love kids. I love kids.
I love
Somebody else's kids. I have a child. I have two stepchildren. I love so much.
Dearly with all
dearly.
Yeah.
But sometimes I have to talk to them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my thing is that and here's what I wanted to say.
Hey, Deborah.
Here's what I wanted to say. It's quite funny that she goes behind the desk, you cussing now, oh my mama, and this, that, and the third. But when you down on the floor, you reverted right back into a child.
Because just like the saying is now, it was at that moment she knew
she fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? And so it was.
I need that sound bite.
It was at that moment because
right.
When she had held her down, down to the floor, and she was like, get a teacher. I thought that was the student. When I first started, when we first played it, I thought that was the student calling for a teacher, but it was actually the teacher calling for.
No, that was a teacher, and then somebody else. One of the other students was saying, "Somebody go get a teacher."
Somebody do something.
Somebody need to do something.
She's gonna die up in there. Somebody might get her quick. I mean, but these kids these days are so emboldened to be disrespectful to adults, say whatever they want to say to adults. I mean, and like I was saying earlier, actually, the video has layers. It's like, it goes back to the kids and the way they're being raised. It goes back to the parents being kids themselves and not really knowing what's going on. And so it just trickles downhill. That the old saying goes, shit rolls downhill, right? So if you got a parent who is not raising their children, that's a kid themselves, they don't know. It's like the blind leading the blind.
Right.
But these kids in this generation, they are terrible. There's no more big. See, here's the problem. Is that there is no more Big Mama.
No.
There's no Big Mama. I remember Big Mama. Anybody Big Mama ain't play that.
No.
Come on over there with that nonsense if you want to with Big Mama. You're gonna catch a right hook.
Right.
It's gonna be. But no, I don't. The teacher was not wrong. She was in her rights.
Right.
She was within the, like they use in my line of work, the policy box. I think she stayed inside of the policy box as far as legality is concerned. She had the right to defend herself because these kids are killing people.
Right.
So,
I keep trying to tell people you have no choice but to restrain the child, which looks bad. Excuse me. So you already lost your job, but you have no choice. Mike Tyson would do the same
thing. Drop kicking.
Oh, she said go Bucks, by the way.
I'm a Bucks fan too. Don't get it twisted. Not just because I live here in Kansas City don't mean.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't like Tom Brady is all. That's it.
Right.
But I don't understand it, man. I don't understand. And it was a sad situation. It was sad for it to go viral. I'm sad that it was from North Carolina, where I'm from, and it was unbelievable to watch this. Now, this teacher caught a lot of flack on the internet because they said she was big boned or fat or whatever.
Yes.
I'm like,
yes.
Okay, that's slim thick from what I saw. I'm just,
I'm just saying.
They got it all wrong.
Right.
They got it wrong here. But
And
go ahead.
And speaking of parents, this is I'm not sure if this is the child's parent, or a parent sharing their opinion,
Mm.
but it says, "Are y'all okay?"
Good question.
I'm asking because the thought of going up to the school to fight the teacher never even crossed my mind.
Not even
In
close.
what world?
Right.
In what world? My child had the audacity to go behind the teacher's desk, curse at the teacher, invade her space multiple times, refused to listen and back up, swing on her first.
Mhm.
And you think my reaction is to go up there to fight the teacher? I'm losing my mind on my child
Me too.
because you thought you ate. You thought you were grown. You thought you were putting on a show, right? Now you're getting 2 shows for the price of 1.
Right.
It's a double feature. And that phone, you'll never see it again.
Never.
Matter of fact, I'm throwing it out the principal's window just to prove a point, just to make the show extra spicy, because you've lost your entire mind, and so have I. Like, are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I felt every bit of that. Yeah,
I had to read that twice.
Yeah. I felt every bit of that. Yeah. You like Denzel said, you have lost what's left of your mind. If you think, what are you thinking? Like,
Man.
how did you get that in? But see, you know what? And these kids they carry grudges, and not grudges, but they live on a level of petty it's crazy. This teacher took this baby's cell phone. Is that how it started? Is that how this whole thing started?
Right.
A cell
She
phone.
took the cell phone. See, and there's another thing. Why do you have your cell phone in your in the
That's
dining room?
what kids do. They Snapchat and Instagram
Right.
from class,
Right.
like, and that's a flex for them. I don't know, not sure
Right.
what it is. That's a flex, but when you're supposed to be learning, but
You're on your phone.
you Instagram, you're trying to get followers, and you video and fights and going on. I mean, that's just weird, like weird stuff. What's in the water? What's in the water? I don't understand.
You tell me.
When did the tide change? Like I remember the respect that we had for adults, and we had respect for people of authority, and it's just gone. Like we woke up one morning, and these kids are just emboldened.
I think Terry, that we gave them entitlement by this statement alone, and I said I could be wrong. You guys are the future. That's it. That carries a lot of weight.
It does. There's a lot of pressure behind that.
There's a lot of pressure behind that.
Yeah,
So with that being said, I really think that statement alone gave them the ability to say, okay, well, since I'm the future, this is what we going to do. Because by the time that we are the future, or in partake in that wholeheartedly, you guys are going to be dead.
Yeah.
We're going to be taking care of you, or you guys are going to be dead. And when I say you guys, I'm talking about my generation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ruth Rice said that girl learned a valuable lesson. The more you fuck around,
the more you gonna find out.
The more you gonna find out. It was at that moment.
She knew. She fucked up. I'll tell you, man.
And my man Q. So this would have never flown where I am from, student who never been knocked under the desk, and mama would have came and finished her off.
Yeah, sir.
And you should bring us all on one show. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I mean, of course, a lot of parents are going to co-sign that nonsense,
right?
Because it's their baby. You know what I'm saying? They're thinking, oh well, again, it is this generation. It's not, folks of a certain age like me and you, that we grew up a different way.
Right.
Let my kid come home and say, the teacher hit me because I swung on her first.
Right.
Yeah, it's going down in the hood. I'm just saying, and the lack of respect this next generation, man, is a scary generation. Where is this world gonna end up, bro?
Right.
When you think about it, because there is no respect,
None.
none. So what happens? And at the turn of the century, and these kids are now they're now leaders, presidents, and Congress people, and all of that. I mean, where does it go from here?
I used to hate going up to my son when my son was in high school. Thank God he graduated. Ooh, thank God that child graduated.
Right.
I used to hate with a passion going up to that school. I used to hate it. I had to mentally prepare myself.
Yeah.
To go up to his school.
Through the door.
Yeah. Man, I came up there one day and I came to the door to get let in. So the dude is standing right beside me. He was like, yo, when the door open, just leave it open so I said, no. Why is you out here in the first place? Man, they tell. I say, look, that's too much. It's too early in the morning to be going through this. I don't know what happened. I'm not letting you in this door. So the security guard opened up the door for me and had to push him back. So then when I get into the office, it's like a ton of kids in the office. They all behind the woman's desk at the secretary. She didn't know what the hell to do. I'm still standing there for the longest time trying to get this woman's attention. One little young dude was all in her face, like they was messing around with each other. This is the secretary. Every time when I went up there, the principal was never there. I'm like, what is going on at this school? And then on top of that, principal, I had made a comment because me and the secretary got into it when I went up there.
Yeah.
And because I merely said, I did a live. I said, first of all, why is the kids behind the desk? So they caught a wind of the video. That's one.
Right.
Then the secretary, I think she reached out to me. She was like, because I was doing something and I had them helping me. I said, 20 kids in the office? That's a lot of help.
Yeah.
So then the principal chimed in. I said, wait a minute, hold up, time out, flag on the play.
Yeah.
Y'all so concerned about my live, but you're not addressing the point. Why is all these goddamn kids in this office?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Don't worry about me.
Right.
Why is all these kids in the office? That's the main concern.
Yeah.
I was just pointing that out to you. And I said, second of all, since you want to jump in my live or on my Facebook, how come your ass ain't never at this goddamn school?
This the principal?
It's the principal. Oh, we had a problem.
I'm sure you did.
We had a problem.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo.
Hey, Katrina, what's going on?
We were too afraid to talk back. Right.
Man, we catch, you talk about catching fades.
Right.
Do something crazy like that. You catching a fade. And it was different back then.
It was.
It was different. And it wasn't when we caught a fade, when we caught some kind of a thing, when we do something crazy. I mean, it was out of love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody was trying to jack us up because, just to be mean. They did, if we caught a fade from an adult, it was because they trying to straighten us out.
Right.
And which is different now.
Way different.
In this time. I mean,
way different.
You come to an adult with some nonsense, they coming back with the same energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You coming to harm me, I'm going to harm you. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the wrong mindset to have. You want to straighten them out. I mean, catching fades. I mean, it is what it is. That's the nature of the beast. You catching these fades, but do it in love, I guess. But this teacher, she had every single right.
Right, every right.
To defend herself.
Right.
You're right.
We're gonna go to this quick break. Coming back more with this topic. What are your thoughts? We would love to hear from you. My special guest, my man, my brother. He is the host of the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast. We're going to get into that as well. Going to ask them, is it coming back? Is it coming back? So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. What's on Edigga's mind? Shout out to all the people that are tuned in right now to WLEO 26.7 online radio. In case you did not see the video, you heard the video. It was a little altercation with the teacher, and I needed to say that before I played the video. But y'all get it. Hey, we're gonna go to this quick commercial break. Coming back more with what's on Edigga's mind. Don't go nowhere. Much more to come.
What's on Edigga's mind?
A and B, I'm going to see my way out of it. Because why? I don't care. I have a message for people who do nothing but complain about black people. We can't change who we are. You called the cops on me. I think that every time you call the cop on someone on a false accusation, your need to be a little bit punished.
BS3 Network proudly presents a man with a lot to say, and is unabashed to say it. What's on Edigga's mind? Sundays at 7:30 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure. There's a 100% chance of a laugh thunderstorm. 4 men with different viewpoints take a movie, show, or documentary and review it uncensored, unfiltered, uncompromised, with no holds barred. Join BS3, Wilkes, King Doc, and H-Rap B as they take on Hollywood their own way. BS3 Network proudly presents The Forecast, where H-Rap B always predicts,
if I owe you something, I ain't got it. And if you need it, get it from God.
live every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
That line right there. If you need it, get it from God.
Get it from God. I'm telling you, if you guys have not caught the forecast, man, on your local device, man, go and check them boys out. They are hilarious. And King Dog is just,
man.
BS3 is on some sports network, sports.
Oh, yeah.
And so they're covering the Dallas Stars. That's where Ivan probably was when he messaged you earlier.
Oh, okay.
And,
okay.
But anyway,
shout out to BS3 Network, man. Y'all need to follow them, subscribe, like all of that. Some very, very great content that's over there. You can watch so many ways. Facebook at BS3 TV Network, YouTube at BS3 TV Network. And if you are blessed with the Roku device, you can download the free BS3 TV app and enjoy it in the comforts of your own home. If you're just joining in, I am sitting with my brother, my man, my guy. He is the host of the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, Mr. Guru himself.
Well, I gotta get my chops back, man. It's been a while.
Right.
Yeah.
And we was just talking about the viral video of the substitute teacher and the student. Your thoughts. What are your thoughts? And there was a comment that came through when we was on break. I'm gonna put that comment up. Root Rice. Shout out to DJ Root Rice, Baltimore's own. You guys made a valid point. It starts at home. This problem started with the girl's sense of entitlement and expectations.
Mm-hmm.
She even had the audacity to think her classmates were to join in. Right.
Yeah.
It was at that
was crazy. Yeah. No, you in this fight by yourself, baby. No.
It always amazes me that you tough Tony in the beginning.
Yeah.
Knowing that in this day and age, nobody first thought is to help.
Yeah.
Everybody is going to do this.
Yeah. Exactly. Everybody want to go viral.
Everybody want to go viral. So just expect that, millennials. The next time you think that you tough Tony and want to take on a teacher, a police officer, and you have your peers around just to is this thing on? Okay, cool. Just note, take a note. If I have never told you anything valuable in my life or on this show, know that if your peers are standing around, I'm talking about your homeboys, your homegirls, your sisters, your clique, or whatever the hell they call themselves now.
Your road dogs,
your road dogs, your homies. They are not going to help you. No. They're going to help you by doing this.
Yeah. Get somebody else to do it.
Right.
I ain't doing it. Get somebody else to do it.
You see what I'm saying? So, and it always amazes me that you're tough Tony in the beginning, but then when you notice that you're getting your ass kicked, then you become a child again. You are a victim again.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like this. Think about it. Think about it before you act. I mean, I get it. You trying to impress your friends. Right. Your friends are there. You damn sure don't want to get your ass kicked in front of your friends.
Right.
Your friends is going to laugh at you before they help you.
Right.
I'm just, and from the videos that I've seen of majority of the ass kickings that I've seen on social media, it pretty much go down like that.
Yeah.
Where your friends are going to laugh. Your friends.
They're not your friends.
They're not your friends if they laughing at you, boo-boo.
They're not your friends. Get that. Get that through your head. They're not your friends. Hey, Natty, listen, I think we need to get back to, we have to understand that we are not our children's friend. And that's where it's from. This generation, they want to be buddy with their daughter and son. There have to, and that's fine. You can do that. I mean, but there has to be boundaries that are set.
Right.
And as long as we don't cross those boundaries, we're good. But as soon as we cross those boundaries, then we have a problem.
Right.
And so that's what's wrong with this generation, is that they feel like I said earlier, they feel emboldened. My daddy, my mama got my back. I can do whatever I want. They're gonna come and bail me out. And as long as we go and enable these children,
right,
they're gonna continue to do it. This is gonna get. This is not even. This is the tip of the Titanic. This is just the tip of it, because we are going to embolden our children because we feel that's my baby, whether they're wrong or right. That's my baby.
I had a conversation with my son.
Exactly.
I had a conversation with my son not too long ago, and the word "bro."
No.
I mean, I say it sometimes, but everybody's a bro. This Generation X, these millennials, your mama is a bro.
Yeah.
Your sister's a bro. Like, damn, your sister's a woman.
Right.
A girl,
Right.
He said, I mean, man, you have a bro. I said,
stop right there.
I am not your damn bro. I am not your damn bro. I am your father.
Yeah. We're going to start right there.
We're going to rewind and say that I am not your bro. I am not some clown that you talk to outside or your little friends. I am your father.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I want to listen to you, but address me as such.
Yeah.
We could talk about damn near any and everything, but I am not your damn bro.
Right. That's it. I mean, we can drop the mic and go home on that one. That's it. And these parents, man. I mean, what did Bernie Mac say? Bernie Mac said it a long time ago in his stand up, and he said, "If you know the words, sing along." And he said, "We some punk ass parents." That's what he said.
Punk ass parents.
And because of that, we have raised a punk ass generation who just feel like, they want to be tough Tonys, like you said. They got on this great facade that they're tough guys. But I want parents to understand something that's listening to this on WLEO, YouTube, wherever you listen to this at. Understand this. is that whatever these kids do at home and we allow, they're going to do in the real world,
right,
away from you.
right,
They don't care because they feel like, well, if I can call my mama by her first name, then I can do it, in the public. Man, listen, I just turned 48 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that.
Oh,
Anyways,
let me hold up. Make some big cheers.
I didn't know my mother's first name until I was 19 years old.
Wow.
Because that was just the level of respect.
Right.
It was always mama.
Right.
And my mother has been gone since 2007. And every day I still call her, Ma, I so miss you. I so miss you.
Right.
I never call her first name. Ever. Never.
And it's crazy that you say that because my god brother, when I first met him in high school and we would start, hanging out and we would go over his house a lot, he said Laverne. That's his mom's name. And I said, wait,
yeah, we don't do that.
Said, you called your mother Laverne? He said, yeah.
No.
I said, what happened to mama?
Yeah, we don't do that here.
I said, let me call my mother is named Marie.
Yeah.
Let me say Marie. Now, my sister, on the other hand, has tried it a couple of times, and she's on the girl, so you kind of expect that,
Yeah.
She let my sister do whatever the hell, but that's another podcast.
Yeah. Enable.
But right. Let me, who is the youngest of 5, say Marie. I wouldn't have no teeth in my mouth.
All your fronts gone.
Oh my God. I mean, whistling.
All your fronts. We whistling.
Right.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, I tried it.
Yeah, girls always trying it. You're right.
And my sister tried it all the time, got away. Look, Marie, she said it jokingly, but she meant that.
Yeah. And
let me say Marie.
Yeah.
I said Marie at one time.
Yeah.
While my mother was living, and I missed the slap.
Yeah.
Like and I said, oh, look at the flower on the wall. I missed all of that.
A roundhouse slap.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's the entitlement. It's the other word that you said.
Emboldened?
Yeah, emboldened and enablement. You're an enabler.
Yeah. Stop it.
Some of these parents,
Yeah.
I think all of that is you scared.
Right.
You scared.
It's not necessarily scared. I mean, I think they do it. They perish for the lack of knowledge. Because I said earlier, Quinn just said a little while ago, a lot of these parents were youngins.
Right.
So they were still young in themselves. I mean, understand, like me, for example, I'm 48 now, but when I had my first daughter, I was 16.
Right.
I knew nothing.
You was a kid yourself.
Exactly. I never knew. I never knew. And so raising my daughter, and even though I wasn't there for her a lot as in her youth,
right?
It was hard trying to learn on the fly. Being a parent, that's why you got to keep your dick in your pants. Excuse my French, but I'm just saying, if you ain't ready to be a parent, leave these babies in the nutsack. Because here's the thing: is that we're growing a generation of adults. If they're jacked up children, guess what they're going to be when they grow up?
Jacked up adults.
Thank you. They go around here and they listen. I work in a prison. My prison is full of jacked up children. Still, they're men, but they have children mindsets.
Right.
Some of these guys can't even spell, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. We have got to stop enabling these children.
Right.
We have got to be parents. We got to get back into where everything, to give them structure. Like Quinn said a little while ago, they need structure.
Right.
Or they're going to be sitting there looking at me. Hey, CO. Or my wife. My wife works with youth. She works with troubled youth. She's at work right now. Working with troubled youth. Because these kids have been abandoned, don't care. I mean,
right.
It's sad.
It is sad.
And we could talk about this video and how viral it went and all of that. The teacher didn't have on any panties, whatever. We can talk about all that. But at the end of the day, that's a lost child.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? As a lost child. And that parent, the parent of that child is thoroughly embarrassed. I'm sure of it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And it's like, where did I go wrong? You went wrong by not disciplining her when she needed it, probably.
Mm-hmm.
By giving her a cell phone when she probably cussed you out 2 hours prior. And
Right.
you went out there and got her iPhone 14 because
Right.
what? You want to be her friend.
Right.
I want to be her eight spoon coon. Some of these parents are drinking and smoking with these children.
Man, I was just about to say that. I know a family. I mean, a mother and a daughter. I used to work with them, and the daughter was young, and the mother was going clubbing with the daughter.
Mhm.
What you putting on tonight?
Yeah.
Are we going out? And I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Y'all sisters or mother and daughter?
Mother and daughter.
You see what I'm saying? See, now, and here's where, the parenting come in. Like, I could do all of that. If you but at the end of the day, know who I am.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There has to be a boundary. Know who I am.
But see, it's something that Natty said a little while ago in a couple of comments back. He said the lines have gotten blurred. So
Right.
even though we want our children to understand who we are, if the lines are blurred, they're never going to see it. They're never going
Right.
to see who we are because
Right.
the lines are blurred. And it's we have to, as adults, as parents, we have to learn how to unblur those lines. Because
Right.
until we can unblur those lines, what happened in this video is going to keep happening.
And Nadi just said something else. And if you say something, they'll disrespect you, something terrible.
Oh,
Right.
man. Listen.
Right.
Yeah, you got to unblur those lines because those lines are blurred, and they don't have any boundaries, and they just say whatever, and then you're caught off guard
Right.
when they cuss you out.
Right.
You're like, what? How do we? And then the first thing you want to do is then react to that. No, you can't react to that because you've allowed it. You have set that boundary. You have said, okay, you can say what you want to me. Let's go to the club.
And another thing that really bothers me now that we on parenting and things of that nature, I saw a video of a baby. She was a toddler. I say about 2. She was able to speak, had teeth in the mouth, and walking around. And the one thing that I noticed that when you're little and you're cussing is cute. Oh, she said fuck. But wait until that baby becomes a teenager. 12, 13, 14, 15. And
Right.
cussing like a sailor.
Right.
It ain't cute no more.
Kids cussing, no matter how old they are, ain't cute.
Right.
Period.
It's not.
No matter how old they are. And and it goes back to what I said earlier. I mean, these kids are products of their environment.
Right.
If all they hear is cussing and swearing and twerking and doing whatever,
Right.
they're gonna emulate that
Right.
throughout their childhood, and then
But
they go into that nonsense.
But it's always cute. You see what I'm saying? It is always cute. It's always, oh, look at her like twerking, and and you're
It's
right.
cute.
They see it from the parents.
Okay.
But the parents come out quickly and say, oh, it's cute. But then when they get of age where they know better,
Yeah.
that they know cussing is wrong.
Right.
I'm not saying, that my son probably cussed anybody out. And I have no knowledge of knowing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
He'll do it in front of you.
But he don't do it in front of me.
Right.
And it's funny because I say this a lot. I still don't curse in front of my brothers and sisters.
Right.
At 49 years old, I do not curse in front of my brother and sister.
Yeah.
Now, I know they know I curse like a sailor
Yeah.
on here
Right.
when they see my videos.
Yeah.
I know they know.
Especially when you get mad.
Oh, hell yeah. I was about to curse then. Oh, yeah, to the fuck yeah. But in front of them, because it's respect.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
I love
Oh,
what
of
you're
course
saying.
I've heard my sister curse. I heard my brothers curse.
Right.
But respect from me to them
Right.
as the baby of 5, I
Mhm.
do not curse. I'm a grown ass man
Yeah. It's
with
just
a
a level of
child,
respect.
married.
It's a level of respect. That's something that's a
Right.
personal choice. Yeah.
Right. And I still, to this day, I do not curse in front of them. But kids, children, babies, you see that now. Oh, he said shit.
Let me stop. Let me stop. Not to cut you off. But that's cute in what community?
Black people.
It ain't cute in nobody else's community.
Black people.
And I hate to say it like that. It's true.
Right.
You ain't never seen an Asian baby cuss and they say, "Oh, that's so cute." In Asian.
Right.
You never see.
Oh, say that again.
One more time.
One more time. Say fuck you.
No disrespect to any Asian watching this.
Right.
We're not racist over here. But I mean, I'm just saying, but that is not cute. That's an enabling. And it starts from the womb. You know what I'm saying? Some parents enable their child from the womb to the tomb.
It's crazy.
I know people that have children who are grown and they entitle them, and these kids have never bought their own car, never bought their own plate, lived and bought their own, pay their own rent, none of that. That never.
And I want
and
it's another podcast, I'm telling you, because I'm seeing it in real time.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and here's my thing is like this. The people, the ones that are being enabled, the ones that they're having their hand held the most are the ones that got the biggest entitlement issue.
Right.
I mean, you ain't never done nothing to earn anything, but you got the biggest mouth on the planet. But they always say, the saying goes,
right,
the loudest one in the room.
You better say it. You better say it.
I'm just saying.
You better say it. You're right. The loudest one in the room never did nothing a day in their life.
They never done nothing.
Or don't do nothing.
But you got an opinion though.
And for everything. Everything.
Come on. Everything?
Everything. And it makes me sick.
Yeah.
Because I know a couple of people like that. The loudest in the room, but ain't doing nothing.
Yeah. That chaps my khakis too. You know what I'm saying? Don't, and that's because you repeat an opinion louder doesn't make it any more right.
Right.
So these kids, but as parents though, we have to stop. We have to learn. We are the ones. It's kind of like the bloodline on WWE. We the ones. We the ones. It's got to fix these kids, and it starts with us. And we have to learn how. And if you don't know, and I struggle with that. You know what I'm saying? And get a book, go to therapy, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And get your skills together, because these babies are out here in this world, man. Listen, the world doesn't care because you have enabled them. They don't care. They are going to catch the smoke from the world real quick. And if you do not equip them, it's going to be a hard road. That's actually, the young lady just got to ask it by his teacher. If you don't equip them, they're going to catch all of this smoke from the world.
It's going to be a lot more ass whippings.
Yeah, come on.
Her.
Yeah.
Not just now the teacher one, that was just one.
I'm sorry. I read Lori's comment.
Right. I was about to put it up here. Yo, I will beat the brakes.
The brakes.
Off of that kid.
And the pads. Not
you
even
big enough to throw hands, and you big enough to catch the L. I'll console you after, but you gonna get it.
Oh man. Yes, sir.
Right. I feel the same way. If you're old enough, bold enough to go behind the desk, throw hands, you deserve these paws to be placed upon you.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I'm sorry. And shout out to the people who was that teacher is wrong.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all poor little tink hearts.
We love y'all. We love y'all too.
Because clearly, like I said, I was about to get in a fight for this video.
Yeah.
I got a special sentiment with this video right here. I was about to fight. There's about to be some furniture moving in the break room. But like I said, my little prayer is going out to y'all because that's the first. Oh, she got her head. That was the first, beside the underwear issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first thing. Oh, she got her head pushed down. They was about to call Al Sharpton.
Yeah.
Benjamin Crump.
And Al Sharpton wouldn't have touched it. Neither would have been Crump would have touched it after the video.
She got her head pushed down on the ground. She should be suspended. She should leave. No. Rewind. Y'all didn't see that little girl go behind the desk and hit her first?
Right. But even in that, there's consequence. This teacher probably lost her job.
Right. Oh, of course.
But she was a substitute teacher anyways. I mean, so
right.
it wasn't like she was, there full time.
Right.
She's gonna lose her job. I hope this young lady got suspended. Because she needs to learn a lesson too, as a level of accountability she gotta take.
And it's crazy because I didn't have time to post it, but she came back. The little girl came back.
22 years.
What'd you say?
I was reading Natty's comment.
She taught in the field for 22 years. Yeah. Yeah. She was employed, I think, for this assignment through Kelly Services. Hold up. She walked away from her profession. Yes. She just to give y'all an update, she worked at Kelly Services. And after this altercation, she stepped down. She said, I don't want to teach no more.
And just like, and it goes back to what Ashley said earlier.
Right.
I'm not gonna, I only can take but so much. Teachers are not paid enough to deal with that.
I have a deep respect for teachers.
Yeah.
Because my brother-in-law is a teacher, a dear friend, actually 2 dear friends of mine are teachers. I have a very, very, very deep respect for teachers, substitute or regular teachers.
Yeah.
I have a very deep respect for y'all.
They need hazard pay.
Right.
I'm an advocate. I'm a proponent of hazard pay for these teachers. Look at these school shootings.
Right.
These teachers are up in there, sacrificing their life to save the lives of these children.
Exactly.
Leaving here. Yeah, man, come on. Now, we need to stop disrespecting these teachers.
Right.
Stop that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And,
So, Natty, I'm going to post this and then I'm going to wrap it up. My mom was a teacher, became an MTA bus driver, retired, and then went back to teaching before she passed. Wow. Wow. Yeah, condolences. But yeah, people, tonight, like I said, what were your thoughts? I appreciate everybody who tuned in, everybody who shared comments, everybody who are listening right now on WLPO Radio. And super shout out to my man. I gotta give it up. He came back to the mic.
Oh man, it's been a minute. I missed it.
Before I go, I want to ask the burning question.
Yes.
Is the Knucklehead Chronicles coming back? Just want to know.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes. I got to. I got too much on the chest that I got to get off. So yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely. So y'all be ready.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey man. Hey man, I want to say, as always, thank you for coming through.
For sure, man. I got you.
Thank you for your talent, what you bring to podcast and live stream. Always a pleasure, man.
Yeah,
always. And the policy, the doors are always open.
Well, we should collab.
Yes,
we should collab. do something on a full-time basis. We should collab. But before we do all that, you need to put my number in your phone. I'm just.
I got it.
I'm just saying. Now, before we go, listen, y'all. Listen, Edigga is my dude, and we've been rolling since brunching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I text this dude. Now I know it's been a minute since we talked. It's been a couple of months since we talked. This morning I text him, and he responded 20 minutes later and said, "Who is this?" I've had the same number for over a year. You know what I'm saying? And
all right. let me come to my own defense when I say this, because we don't normally text on the phone.
Right. Yes, it's the Facebook.
We on Facebook.
Yeah.
And like I said, my wife and I family plan had switched to Xfinity, so all kind of Hispanics, Africans has been hitting me up
Yeah.
with these crazy numbers.
Right.
So that's why I say, who is this? You know.
Yeah.
But
Hey man,
I didn't need it.
you left me hanging, and I'm still here for you. That's why you my boy. You're my boy. But seriously, we need to collab, do something together.
That's word. That's word for real. Hey everybody, that is the show. What's on Edigga's mind right here on BS3 TV Network. Couple ways you could watch all the great content. You could go to Facebook at BS3 TV Network, YouTube at BS3 TV Network, and if you're blessed with the Roku device, you can download that free app and enjoy it in the comforts of your own home with the pinky up, with a spot of tea. Shout out to Richard.
That's for Richard right there.
And you can enjoy this show live on WLEO Radio. Couple ways you could watch or listen, rather. You could go to the website, www.wleo267radio.com, or you could download the free Live 365 app and search for WLEO 26.7 online radio. Why did I make that station name so goddamn long?
You did that. You just told me about it.
I don't know why I did that. Damn. Because saying it is like, you got to take a breath, like, WLEO.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, from myself, my man Terry, I just want to say thank you again for watching. Thank you again for listening.
Sure.
Hey, and until next week, I holla at you when I smile at you. Peace.